Namaste, everyone. As usual, let's begin by relaxing the body and mind. Make sure you're seated comfortably. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel the body loosen up. The tension and stress from the body and mind, let it go along with the exhalation. Now, our usual disclaimer, when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding that you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and those of us who lead these sessions, we don't take responsibility towards the outcome of your participation here. So please exercise caution in whatever you do and follow the rule of yoga, that is, there cannot be any strain whatsoever in what you do. Everything should be done with such light effort whereby you can have meditative focus in what you're doing. So now, let's begin by establishing the group consciousness. With your eyes closed, think of everyone who is in this group as within yourself. Take a deep breath in, and we'll begin the first of 3 Oms. The first breath, first Om to take your awareness beyond the body. The second into the spiritual world. Third into the source of everything. So take a deep breath in. Today being as the Sunday session, we do it in a different way. We don't begin with the chakra vibrations. We begin by gentle stimulation of the body and breathing practice, and thereafter we go into the chakra vibration Ujjayi Pranayam and then the affirmation-based meditation. So let's begin first with the practice called Kapalbhati. And the Kapalbhati practice is quick exhalation. But the quick exhalation should be done without strain, without jerk. It should happen smoothly. So how to do it smoothly? When you're seated, the belly goes in as you exhale. So the body parts don't shake. It is only the belly that is moving, and you may feel a slight squeezing of the perineum. But that's about all. So let's continue. Now let's do 3 Brahmaris, the humming breath. So take a deep breath in, close your ears. Now, let's get ready for the spinal twisting. So as we exhale, we do the sound ah as we turn to the, actually today let's do it slightly differently. What I want you to do is, as we do the sound ah, take if you're twisting to the right side, take the right hand behind and reach out with the left hand as you twist and let go as much as you can, and then the other way when we do it, right? And then the back we will do like you, same as before, but what we will be doing is we'll do only one at a time. We don't do in the second round and third round multiple times, okay? So take a deep breath in to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Second round, again, we'll do it only once on each side to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Third round, again, once each side to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we will do the twisting of the hip area, and that we do differently. Cross one leg over the other, and as you exhale, instead of bringing the knee towards the shoulder, we will bring it under the armpit, twisting the hip, and we will do the sound ah. So take a deep breath in. Ah. Let's go to the other leg, the opposite direction. Ah. Once again, the first leg. The other leg. Third round. Last one. Now we can get ready for the Bhastrika Pranayama. We'll do 3 rounds of it. So pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Now let's get ready for the second round of Bhastrika. And those of you who are on the panelist who just came on, I'm sending an invite if you would like to join. So let's pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 13, exhale. 14, exhale. 15, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Brahmari. Now we can go on to the third round of Bhasrika. Let's pull back the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Brahmari. Now we are ready to go on to our chakra vibrations. So let's bring the awareness to the perineum. And as we squeeze at the perineum, pressing on the little finger of the thumb, we begin with LUM. LUM. Release the little finger, continue. Last time. One more time. Bring your awareness an inch above the perineum, behind the pubic area. As you draw in there from front to back, we do the sound VUM, pressing on the ring finger of the thumb. VUM. Release the fingers, continue. Last time. Bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. As you draw in there, we do the sound RUM, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. RUM. Rum. Release the fingers, continue. Ram. Last time. Bring the awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body, and here we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Release the hand, continue. Yum. Last time. Now bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hands, continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Chum. Release the hands. Continue.
Sham.
Chum. Last time.
Sham.
Chum. Bring your awareness to the top of the middle of the head, and there we do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hands. Continue. Last time. Now we can get ready for our Ujjayi Pranayam, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please begin. And those of you who need instructions, focusing on the throat, as you inhale and exhale, feel like a mild sucking sensation as you inhale and a reverse sensation as you exhale. But the breath has to be slow and smooth, and the mouth has to be closed firmly. You're only breathing through the nostrils. If you're unable to feel the sensation with light effort, make a big smile with the cheeks coming out, and you'll find a slight stretch in the bottommost part of the mouth. And so focusing on the stretch over there as you do, you'll feel like the air is rubbing along the stretch when it is inhaling and exhaling. So please continue. Excuse me. Now, as we continue the Ujjayi breath, we begin with visualization. Bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the sternum, and this is to the front part of the body just below the skin. From here, do the Ujjayi inhalation, going through the front of your body, going over the forehead, curving out over the scalp to the middle of the top of the head. And as you exhale, feel the breath going all the way down to the perineum, through the middle of the body, through the chakras. So continue. Now let's change the visualization slightly. Begin from the same point in the sternum, and as you inhale, let it go through the front part of the body, and let it go over the top of the head, and then come down the back of the head, down the spine, all the way down to the tailbone. So please continue. When you're going down the spine, if you find any resistance, you can mentally vibrate quick Om, 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 Om that way, and that'll clear up. Now, as we change the visualization to go up and down the spine to the back of the head. So as you inhale, begin from the tailbone to come up all the way to the back of the top of the head. And then as you exhale, go down the spine again, back to the tailbone. And you can do the mental Om 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 if you find any resistance, both ways. Now, let's change the visualization yet again. As you inhale, bring the awareness from below the feet through both the legs, coming through, going to the whole trunk of the body and the hands too, and going up like a couple of inches above the head. And same way when you exhale, going down all the way through the body, all the way down. As you observe this inhale and exhale, observe whether you can feel any sensation in the soles of the feet and the palms of the hand when you inhale and exhale. Now, visualize that you're inhaling not only through the body, but around the body, and maybe several inches below the feet and above the head. And visualize that as you're exhaling, you're letting out all the unwanted stuff going away from you, and inhaling, you're inhaling the cosmic wisdom and whatever is needed for you to be in good health. So please continue. Now we can get ready for our 3 invocations of the 3 spirits, and then going on to the affirmation. So first, we seek to have the brilliance of the sun within us. Feel the vibrance after all this pranayam and everything that we have done. Close your eyes and observe how you feel the vibrance around you, and make sure you're seated very comfortably to observe this. Now open out the palms in front of you, the little fingers and the sides of the palms touching each other, so that both palms are like a bowl that is open. Now call upon the spirit that takes your awareness beyond the body to come into your palms. That spirit we call as Gayatri. Feel the vibration change in your palms and take it right into you by taking it into your chest and your body. Feel a slight change in the vibration. Once again, open out the palms. And now we call upon the spirit that takes your awareness beyond the physical world, beyond the zone of light, into the spiritual world. That spirit we call as Savitri. And ask that Savitri to come into your palms, feel the vibrations and take it into you. Open the palms once again, and this time we call the spirit that connects us into the source of all cosmic wisdom, the source of everything. And that spirit we call as Saraswati. Feel the vibration in the palms and take Saraswati's vibration into you. So the 3 spirits have been invoked into you, and they are enabling a meditative connection above the head for you. Now we make the affirmation in this meditative connection into the supreme source of all knowledge. We say, in the context of the 3 levels of existence which are connected by the Om vibration, with the brilliance of the sun, we imbibe the cosmic wisdom, whereby with that we project into the world. In other words, to fulfill the purpose for which we have come into this body. That affirmation, when you say it in Sanskrit, we say Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Bhu is the physical world, Bhuva is the spiritual world, Swa is the source of everything. Tat Savitur Varenyam, by the brilliance of that sun, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, may we imbibe the cosmic wisdom of the spiritual beings. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, from that intelligence or wisdom, may you project it out, the implication being to fulfill the purpose for which we have come into this body. So continue with that affirmation, the mind, as you're connected. become aware of your breath. Bring your hands together and thank the three spirits that enabled our meditation. And in the opposite direction of letting it go, let the three spirits leave. So go this way, let them go. And now keep the palms together, open your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands to end the meditation. Now, today being Sunday, we have time and open for questions, any discussions. So please feel free to unmute and speak up.
Dr. Rajan, namaste.
Namaste.
One of the session you told that when you people die, at that moment, what he thinks, he take the rebirth in that aspect. Suppose he think about a bird, so he next birth he go to next birth he go to the bird. I mean, they defeat the karma theory. So that's right. And suppose you go to bird, then how can he come back to a human? Because after bird, they don't have any. I mean, karma or anything. They don't come up. So how? I mean, that's really confusing. I just thinking. So how you explain?
Okay. See, the thing is basically the key element is whether your thoughts are above the Vishuddhi Chakra or above or below. So if you are below the Vishuddhi Chakra is the focus on worldly matters. So if you're focused on worldly matters related to other people or animal or whatever, that becomes the focus of where your mind is. So you're unable to let go, and so it doesn't go. The fact that you're unable to let go is a certain type of program, call it vasana, karma, whatever it is. That is why you're fixated on something worldly when it's time to let go and go. So it takes its own form. Now, I do not know whether they come back as birds or animals or whatever. But the thing is basically, in the Vedic system, the recognition is that if anybody awareness doesn't go above the physical world, they will come back into the physical world in whatever form.
So I mean, when they get that kind of stage, because like one more question, you have siddhi, like you just close your eyes and visualize something. So I mean, how that siddhi comes with yoga, or I mean, is like previous karma or what it is? So yeah, we know you have some siddhi. Once I saw your line here intuition line over the strong intuition line. So it comes from previous birth karma, or I mean, still what time you get this thing?
Okay. The thing is basically, from the way we have understood the nadis and where the siddhis reside, the thing is, these are things that come from birth itself. In other words, you're born with it. And the thing is basically, when you're born with it, it is in order for you to fulfill a certain purpose in life for which we have come into this body. So the siddhi didn't come by accident.
Mm-hmm.
It came in order to fulfill a purpose in life.
So we got involved in what age involved in this? I mean, this thing.
See, the siddhis manifest when the person is ready.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So it is inborn right from the time when you're born, and at the time of puberty, all the nadis are filled in, it is there. But the siddhi will not manifest until you're ready. Siddhi will manifest only if there is a certain degree of higher connectivity So for me, the Siddhi probably manifested when I was in my mid 30s.
Oh, I see.
But the thing is, basically, there again, it was a very slight manifestation.
Mhm.
But over a period of time, it grew and grew and grew and grew with higher realization.
Okay. Thank you. So can you, with your siddhi, can give us a blessing or something? You transfer your power or something to your disciple or something.
Technically, it is possible, but if such a thing should happen, it will come in cosmic guidance to fulfill the purpose of the cosmic flow, which is the dharma, right?
Hmm.
So, if such a thing is needed, there will be cosmic guidance. It is technically possible.
Hmm. Thank you. We are just still learning, going to stage by yoga or something, meditation. We try to reach that thing, no?
Namaste, Dr. Rajan. Can you explain a little bit more about your own experience with Siddhi expressing itself, please?
Certainly. See, what happens is the we have had discussion earlier, and some of you may remember. We talk about our cosmic connectivity through the Udana Vayu, which is running along the Atma Nadi from the middle of the top of the head along the front of the body. And at the lowermost part of the sternum, the xiphoid process, that's where the cosmic transmitter is. From there down to the navel is where you have all your Atma Vidya and the karmas and all of that that you're dealing with. And from the navel, it projects back all the way to the spine. That is the area that allows for sensory perceptions beyond the normal sensory perceptions. So you can feel things beyond what is normally felt. And that was active for me. Now, from the along the spine, it goes all the way down to the sacrum bone, right in the middle of the buttocks over there in the flat part of the sacrum bone. And that too was active for me, and that is what allows me to make meaningful understanding of what the sensory vibrations are outside the normal senses. Then from there, uh, it it comes forward right into the pubic area, the Atmanadi. That is the place where there is the ability to execute intent. So, for instance, you probably have heard of the Satya Sai Baba, who, when he was alive, he had these abilities. He had all these three active. And all of these, the degree of activity matters. The degree of activity enhances as there is more cosmic connectivity and purity in the, that means less programs within you. So for me, that execution part is not active as much. It's very mild, hardly this thing. So the thing is, for Sai Baba, all of these were active, so he had abilities to project whatever was his intent to materialize things and things like that. Now, the thing is, there are other people for whom the part from the navel to the back and down to the sacrum bone is not as active, but their ability to project is very active. These people are very, very successful in worldly life, in business world. Whatever they think, they are able to do it. But that too is part of the cosmic purpose. So the thing is, the siddhi abilities and all of this that come, this is where we see them.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thanks, Dr. Rajan.
Any other thoughts, questions, discussion items?
Uh, go ahead.
Go ahead, sir. Please.
Yeah. What I have a question about like we do practice like Ujjayi Pranayam and Kapalbhati, there are three, people say there are three stages, mild, medium and heavy. So which is more effective?
See, the thing is, you see, in all of them, what you are able to do with ease is what is effective. If you put any, strong effort, it will create some strain in the system, and immediately it loses a lot of its effectiveness. So everything should be done with ease.
Okay. Because like some people say, there's no good. There's no.
That has the least effect.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Rajan, going back to the previous question, Siddhi, and sometimes in prayer they mention Riddhi Siddhi. Riddhi, what would Riddhi stand for?
It is the word riddhi comes from the word the rith. The thing is basically riddhi is understanding of the nature of existence, physical world, but at the same time, the riddhi is often referred to, like you have heard the word samriddhi, right? Means complete riddhi. That means what it is talking about is fulfillment in the cosmic, in the world, fulfillment. And typically, the word riddhi is associated with the spiritual plane. Whereas on the other hand, siddhi is associated with the connection between the spiritual plane and the source of everything.
Oh,
So
higher,
it's a
higher.
slight difference.
And now, and Nidhi,
Nidhi is a different matter. Nidhi simply means wealth.
wealth.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Sure.
all your knowledge is coming. I mean, from your meditation, right? Because you have a lot of knowledge. Any question we ask, we have some solution questions. So that is also one kind of siddhi, right?
Actually, what happens is um, there are different people, when they have this meditative awareness, they will experience different things. So when they experience different things, and particularly if it's an out of body experience, and based upon whatever religion or system that they have been exposed to, they will come to conclusion, oh, this is what it is, that is what it is. And that is often jumping to conclusion, because just because you have some experience, it is not full awareness. So what happens is, the way in which this works is, it is very interesting. There is a system that expresses this in a very beautiful and interesting way. That is, in the spiritual world, there are 6 levels of awareness. And in the source world, the source of everything, there are 6 levels of awareness. And in the 6 levels of awareness, the first level of awareness is related to our physical existence. And in the physical, our physical existence is a projection from the spiritual world. So it is the lowest level of the spiritual world. And obviously, the thing is, the fact that you have a mind and ability to think, that element is connected into the higher, into the source world. That is the swa, right? So the thing is, you see, that is the lowest level. The next level is considered the area where you find harmony within yourself. You accept, you find everything is a smooth flow because of that meditative awareness. When you find that harmony, that is the next level in the spiritual world, and that is connected into the next level in the spiritual world, because in the source world, that is the swa. So in the bhuva, you are in the spirit, in the harmony world, but that is also connected into the higher, in the swa level, in the second level too. Then the next level that comes is you're in harmony, everything is coasting along because you do your meditative practice, life is stress-free. But then, even then, the next question that comes is, people are born, people die, what is the meaning of existence? If this is what it's all about, does anything really matter? So you kind of let go. And in that let go mode, what you have is the idea of, what you see is nothing matters, what we call dispassion, vairagya bhava, right? And that too is the third level in the spiritual world, that is the bhuva, and the third level in the swa, that's connected, because any ability to think and conclude is always related to the swa. The working of the mind is related to the swa. Okay? And then the next level that comes is the place where you're able to experience the nature of existence within yourself, where you understand that while you have dispassion, you have come into this body also to fulfill your duty. And the next level that comes after that is the level where you begin to understand that all of existence is interconnected and it's one interplay of everything. And the sixth level is the place where, having experienced all of this and you're completely accepted, in that level is the zone in yoga is called pratipatti. The pratipatti is basically you're able to engage with anything and understand everything all at once without effortlessly. And that zone of awareness in the spiritual world connects into the highest source of wisdom in the swa world. That is what one would typically call a self-realization. But that is not how when people refer to people as self-realized, they use it in their own way, but this is the highest level of realization. So what happens is, in each of these processes, when people have experiences beyond the body or they sense have this thing, there is always a degree of jumping to assumptions, confusion, and things like that. But that is the nature of the slow progression. But people should not reach a conclusion, but go with open mind. I can give you an example. Now, what happened was, going back in, I think it was 1997, I was in India in our family temple. And in front of the shrine, there is a stone platform with a roof over there. And the shrine, what you do is you enter the temple, once you enter, you come into a hallway which is open to the sky. All other parts are covered, even the entrance is covered. So you come by the side of this stone platform which has a roof on the top by the side, and then you come in front of the sanctum over there where the temple this thing is. As I was going by the side of the stone platform, suddenly I find my whole body is kind of contorting like that. And I am not able to control. It's like something from that stone platform that was creating vibration that was turning me around, this thing. So I was very curious, what is this place? So I went and asked the priest, what is this place? So he said, this is the place where people do mantra japa meditation. So I asked him, who does that? It's a very old, hundreds of years old temple, right? So I asked, who does that? He said, anybody who wants to do it. So I asked him, can I do? So he said, sure, no problem. So I went and sat on that platform, and I don't even need to close my eyes. I am in deep meditation. So when you experience like this, you wonder if you have jumped to your own conclusion, some experience or whatever, right?
Yes.
But there you don't have answers. You only, if you believe in something, oh, that is the power of that, temple over there, that god or whatever form you think of. Those are all will be assumptions in your mind. It's not true realization, right? So the thing is, this is how from experience one after the other, depending upon your sensory abilities, it grows over a period of time.
Yeah. Like in my experience, when I was sitting in puja and meditation, and all of a sudden something like electrical, like shot going to my body. Okay, going through, and because of normal reflection, I just pull it off. So the power is coming, but when I as soon as I pull it off, it stopped.
See, what happens is when you're in the higher meditation, you're typically connecting first at the spiritual level and only secondary at the higher level. Okay? So, what happens is any connection from the spiritual level comes into the middle of the head and then it comes along the spine. And it comes along the spine, and if there are any places that need healing or something, it will project through that area into the chakra. So it will come along the spine, and if there is something to heal in the throat, it will project into the Vishuddhi chakra or this area one at a time, it will project and come in. Whereas on the other hand, when it is connected into the higher domain, it will come here and it will come along the front of the body. And it is very interesting, in the front of the body, also there are connections going into the chakra. Right from the sternum, the lowermost part of the sternum, there is a connection. Then, of course, from the navel region, there is a connection. And then, as we have seen, the connection into the Swadhisthana chakra. So wherever the healing or anything needs to happen, so from both areas, it works. So typically, when you feel those kinds of things, it is because you have connected successfully in meditation, and it is cleansing the nadis, or if any healing is needed. I'm going to ask this question over here. Did any of you, when you were in this meditation today, before you were in meditation, did you have any arthritic fingers where you felt tightness or anything, or anywhere in the neck or the back, and once you finished it, you find everything has loosened up and opened? Anybody experience that?
What I experience is this meditation. I don't feel in my body. There is a border body. There is no border body. The whole lights are around it, and I just merge in that one. That position I experience.
No, what I'm trying to explain is where you are trying to talk about how you get this electrical energy feeling kind of thing. That is all the way in which the nadis are being cleared to promote the healing. So, Sadhana ji, go ahead.
Yeah, I do get that experience.
Yes.
Because I had whatever arthritis, anywhere some pain is there, after this, totally gone.
Yes, in that meditative process, that would kind of leave. And somebody, I don't know whether she's still there. Is Saraswati still there? Saraswati had put in the chat box over there that how she had problem in the neck, and after all of this, it kind of dissipated. So it is the healing process. And by the way, what happens is the healing process that happens if there are any chronic issues, it is not like it will happen immediately. But if you'll be doing meditating for several days, and after one day, suddenly everything will clear.
That doesn't happen for me. It does clear immediately when I do. Even pranayam itself, it clears too. If I do that, this Basrika also, if I do and say that intentionally, that this thing go away, it goes away right away.
From what we have experienced is that particularly related to arthritic hands and things like that, they don't go away permanently or something. But what we have had cases is at least about 4 cases. People who have had problems along the spine, one person in the neck, the other person down the knee, and another person in the lumbar area, hip area. So after about 6 months of practice, suddenly in that one session, suddenly like it opens up and everything fixes itself.
I'm hoping for that. But we have to be. I'm trying to be more consistent for last couple of months. So I hope so that helps. We have to do it consistently. That is the main thing, important thing. As you always stressed out, I mean, always you stress that point. Regularity is a must, you know. So,
Somebody has background sound coming over there. Oh, Renuji, it is yours.
Background sound. Let me check.
Okay. That's fine. So anything else?
Thank
Otherwise,
you.
yeah.
You gave lot of answers and lot of knowledge, clear my some confusion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rajan, for explaining all the things. It's very
thank you.
And I want to ask you, is there any meditation just to start? Is this Om meditation when you do, is it better, okay to do chanting, or is it better to do silently? Because silently the mind goes away here and there, but when you do chanting, the mind becomes stable. So which one is better, or any other meditation?
See, when you do the chanting, you can never go into the higher meditation. Okay? It is only in that mental. And the thing is, you see, it is okay for the mind to wander. Okay? But every time it wanders, come back to your focus of whatever mantra or whatever you're using. And as you do this regularly about the same time for about 20 minutes twice a day, what you will find is over a period of time, thoughts will become less and less and the wandering will become less and less. Then, you were saying something?
Which mantra is better? Just Om in your mind, because I'm used to Om. So you silently do Om is okay, or is something?
Om is not, Om will never carry you into the higher meditation because there are too many nadi blockages for you.
So which one is better?
That high mem Om is better for you.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very knowledgeable. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your all effort and your experience. Really enlightening. Thank you.
Well, we have two events which are planned for later this year and early next year, and all of you hopefully are aware. September 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, we have the weekend retreat, in Florida, in Melbourne Beach, and the second one is January 31st, February 1st, and then of course the follow-ups, post-conference a workshop over 2 days of conference and 3 additional days of workshop from January 31st to February 4th in Pondicherry in India. So these two programs are fixed, and if anybody has an interest in coming over there, please let me know ahead of time, because what happens is we have planned this conference within our more internal kind of thing, namely all of you, and this thing we are not we are unlikely to share it with too many people outside because there is a capacity limitation. So once we know how many people of our people are coming, then we'll decide whether to open it for other people or not.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.
Namaste.